Hey guys, I gotta post a post on my show that's not normal because I couldn't take the shit any longer. I have hired male mechanics and hired them and hired them and hired them and hired them and hired them. And they have lied to me and stolen and stolen and stolen and stolen and stolen. And I just had some sick piece of shit that called himself Demon Daddy in Texas that picked through my fuse box, took fuses out to my lights and didn't tell me. And left me stranded in the dark because, of course, I'm not worthy of speaking to with no lights in the middle of the goddamn night after he picked through the box, took my fuses out. Yes. So I'm making this video as short and sweet as I can in case you have a Hummer H2. They're not complicated to work on. I am 64 fucking years old and I have cancer. Yes. And I did this job in the last 2 days. It took me 2 days because I dropped my fucking diamond ring down in there. So I had to take it apart a second time, so I'm doing the video. See this big piece of plastic here, plastica? It's the cowl that goes across right by your windshield. It took me a total today of a whole whopping 10 minutes to get it off alone by myself, 5'3". It's probably 8 or 9 feet long. Without whining, sniveling, crying, being screamed at by a male mechanic that's getting paid. That's right. Not fucking complicated at all. And there's a trick to putting all this stuff back on. There's some pieces that go here and this piece here. And there's a protocol I have with my truck. My protocol is called pop and wiggle. Don't forget that the biggest trick to this truck is pop and wiggle. Pop and wiggle, pop and wiggle, pop and wiggle, pop and wiggle, pop. Most of the parts that install and uninstall from the Hummer H2 is a pop and wiggle. Not complicated. I might have to pull my motor alone by myself because I can't find another fucking mechanic again. And they decided that they want to charge me hundreds of dollars to pull 3 fucking screws from the goddamn motherfucking windshield wiper secondary pump. This isn't even the first one. This is the second one. The first one's down with the reservoir itself. I'm going to have to fucking probably pull that alone by myself at 64 with cancer because I couldn't find a male for the last 6, 7, 8 months to get a few dollars out of my clean engine block. I keep this puppy clean to do it, so I might have to do it myself. That's how I got started with this. And it took me, I don't know, this thing, I guess men are not familiar with, called a screwdriver. Yeah, screwdriver. And you will need both bits, the regular and the Phillips. And it took me my favorite stuff, and I do not advertise for these guys, but I like them. I like them a lot because you can put them on your screws that you might have to take out in the future and they'll loosen those puppies up. And a whole whopping 2 screws. 2. Dos. 2. And I've made my own filter. This came from like a Home Depot type store. No, I don't work for them, get money from them either. It is part of insulation that goes in your gutter. It will go up to 400 degrees of heat. It doesn't fully block water from going through, but it does block the crap like bugs, pine needles, leaves, dirt, a lot of crap. And you can rinse it, wash it, and put it right back in. With the Hummer H2s, this is 2007, they did not put in a air filter under the dash because I've had it apart 400 times because I've tried to pay men that didn't want to do that, so I did it myself. And there isn't one underneath here, but I'm going to invent and design one out of this eventually, hopefully if I stay alive long enough, and do it myself. So in the meantime, when my cowl goes back on, I put the filter on here to keep the shit out. That's what it took. And I paid 2 fucking men, and they couldn't do this. Now, this does come with a hose. The hose attaches right there. And when you get ready to pull this, you can take that little hose and just pop it right off. So you can move this whole thing if you want to and paint it, clean it, whatever it just makes you happy. Yep, that's it. I just wanted to say this is how you do the cowl on Hummer H2. It's very long. It's kind of a little bit heavy. So I had to wait for a good day with cancer to get it done. And gosh, that's it. I still need a decent male mechanic in the state of Texas.